Hello, this is Yolanta from the YouTube channel English with an Erudite. Today you're watching me in a very strange position and at a rather suspicious place. This place, in fact, is the place where I keep my potted roses. So the roses which grow in pots are going to be stored during the winter months under the stairs. What I'm going to do right now is to plant a new rose which I have recently bought. It is a Baiazzo. Baiazzo is a fantastic climber, perpetual flowering climber introduced by Kodas in 2011. Please check it out. It's got incredibly colorful flowers, maybe a little bit kitschy flowers, but I love it. The problem is I have got too many roses in my garden right now. I will probably have to get rid of a few of them and give them to my friends or neighbors. So sadly I haven't found a place for this Baiazzo rose yet, and I've decided to plant it in a pot. So it's going to grow in this pot next year, and then I will probably find a suitable sunny position for it. It is a fantastic plant, great quality, really. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut back the stems lightly. It doesn't really matter where I'm cutting them right now. Just a little bit, and I'm going to trim the roots as well. Actually the roots must have been trimmed before they were packed for delivery, but I'm going to trim them a little bit too. Right, this pot is deep enough. Perhaps it is not wide enough for such a great root system. It will have to be this pot or nothing, because I haven't got anything else at this moment. What I have in the pot is good garden soil. I've already prepared a mixture of 2 types of garden soil, good garden soil from 2 different sources. I also have my own garden compost, which I add to the mixture of these 2 types of soil. I also add some granulated manure, cow manure, just a little bit, about 10 granules or so, not more. Okay, I have doubts how to plant it, but okay, anyway, it's just for the first year. Right, so now the boring bit. Right, so I have covered the rose with the soil, but it's probably not enough. I will water it and we will see what is the soil level. If you want to know why I am doing all of this here instead of some more convenient place in the garden, actually, it is the most convenient place for me, because this flower pot is going to be very heavy, and it's easier for me to move it right under the stairs where it's going to wait for spring. I must tell you, I'm not a great fan of planting roses in pots. because they need relatively big pots, and then somebody has to move the pots. They're extremely heavy. And you know, as they say in gardening, first your back goes and then your knees go. And I don't want either. Well, I think that's it. So, Palazzo is ready for the winter. I will move it slowly and gently under the stairs. Don't you worry, I've done it before. As you can see, it's been rather simple. Some poor soul, I'm sorry, will have to get it out from underneath the stairs in spring. But until then, I don't have to worry about that new rose of mine. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.